right, if loving you is wrong, fans. This video, wow, just a few people hit me up. I was asleep during the episode. I woke up at like 1. I finished the episode and the trailer breakdown, don't worry. But I was reading some messages, not too many in case of spoilers, but people were like, yo, man, you were right about Larry. And I was like, yeah. So this video is kind of once again adding on to the flipping list of people that Alex has been with based on her what is it, hook it up profile online, Jennifer Peppa. And in this last episode, we had a lengthy list of names dropped from the episode. So if you go back to like episode 2 of this season, episode 2, which I believe was Jennifer Peppa, that's when Marcy and Brad, Brad pulls up the laptop, Marcy gives the Peppa password, and then he finds on the website like a bunch of pop-ups, he finds Alex's dating profile, and then a bunch of messages pop up. And I've already done a video going over that kind of stuff, and it looked like we had about 20 different chat windows open up, so a minimum of 20 guys. And then she even told Ian like, oh, you don't want to know how many guys I've been with. But we get this episode where Marcy tells Randall about, Jennifer Peppa's dating profile, and then he goes online and does some research. And let me do a quick count. He lists about, if I'm not mistaken, 16 names. I did go back and rewatch the scene. Even with subtitles, some of the names were iffy because Randall said it one way, but then the subtitles have it pop up another. But I'll make sure, mention that. Brad listed 4 names in the episode when he confronted Alex after she had gotten home. So that's 16. We got 4. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let me just do a quick breakdown. At bare minimum, Randall mentioned 16 names tonight. Brad mentioned 4 names tonight. And then on the laptop, we had about 20 Windows message pop up, and only about 8 of the names I was able to make out because some of the names were cut off because one chat window would like be on top of the other, so I could see like maybe the first couple letters or the last couple letters of the name. So here we go. Brad mentioned, was it Brian? Was it Bub or Bud? Again, some names I'm not able to make out. So he mentioned Brian, Bud or Bud, Mark, and Henry. 4 names. Freaking Randall, okay. Jerome, TJ, Brock or Rock, I'm pretty sure he said Brock, Ryan, Derek, Jaquan, William, Steven, Mark. He's gay. How would he know that? Is it in reference to some of the was it a picture he saw? And remember, we don't see what's on Randall's computer screen. We just hear what he's saying. Chris, Ryan or Brian, I couldn't make out what he said there. Ryan or Brian. Josiah, Jane, is this a girl that saw Alex's profile and tried to hit on her or what? Or is that just a guy's? Again, I don't know any men named Jane, so if Jane is a name that's both sexes, my bad, I did not know. Joel, he says Yuri. He's like, oh yeah, we going east, so does that mean Yuri is like, a non-black person? I don't know. But again, I don't really have a dating profile, so I don't know. And I'm guessing that, people who are interested in your profile can message you. So what Randall was looking up could be messages that were, wasn't exactly Alex reaching out to everybody, is people reaching out to her as well. Yeah, so what was it? Jane, Joel, Yuri, and then of course Larry. And it's like ding 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 ding. Is this the Larry that we know from the show? And I'm so thankful that people mention this on the live stream, and I decided to do a video about it. Could Larry either be the baby daddy? Could Larry be that one guy who made Alex feel the way she never felt before? Or could he be both? And of course, we know Ian is locked into this category as well. But yeah, guys, we have some interesting names. Oh, I'm sorry. And also going back to that one scene where Brad is looking at the computer, some of the names I was able to just make out from the chat bubbles: Wallace, Oscar, Charles, Peter, Mitch, Bernie, Charlie, and Terrence. Just to throw that out there. So we know the names of, give or take 28 guys. But keep in mind, some of the names were mentioned twice from different characters. Like Randall would say a name, then Brad would say a name. So that could be in reference to the same person. Not to mention, we really don't know how. And again, I don't have a dating profile, so I don't really know how it works. Like if you type in Jennifer Peppa, does that automatically pull up her profiles on dating websites? Is that how it works? because I don't really know. For all we know, this could be another dating website that Alex on. It could, maybe he's looking at names from a dating site that isn't the Hook It Up website that Brad was looking at. So I guess for simplicity's sake, we can assume it's the same one. I don't know. I don't know. So either way, we almost have the list of like 30 potential guys she's been with, which is insane. But the biggest question of the video is, when Randall said Larry, is this the Larry that we know? Is this the Larry that we know? I think it is. And I know I know when I was doing my episode review, I'm like, wait, did Randall put 2 and 2 together? But then again, he was reading off names. I don't know if he was able to see profile pictures. I don't know if he was just reading comments left behind by these guys or what. But I don't know. I mean, if it was the Larry that he knows, I think he would know Larry well enough to identify, whoa, Larry, huh? Okay, I see how it is. And even if Larry is the guy, what would Randall do? Is he going to try to get even? Is he going to beat him up? I mean, he seems pretty territorial when it comes to Alex, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter. I'm interested in what he's going to do in that one scene from the trailer we got from a while ago where Alex seems to be coming on to him. Is like, is Randall going to fold, or is he just going to be pissed off because after finding out how many guys she's been with, he wants nothing to do with her? We'll just have to wait and see. But with that being said, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. For more intel and my thoughts on the whole Larry situation, check out my videos about, Larry, if he's the father of the baby. And then also the video I did a couple days ago about who is Alex's #1 guy, the guy that made her feel the way she's never felt before. I think it's safe to say that Larry is that guy. But who knows, is Larry one and the same? The guy that Randall saw the name pop up on the website, or, is it the same Larry we know from the show? I'm thinking it is, just my opinion. So with that being said, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure if you haven't done so already, hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out any new content when I post it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check me out on social media. Links to all that good stuff are in the description box below. Shout out to the patrons over on Patreon. You can join in the fun for as little as $2 a month. Also, on top of that, comment what you think about this list of men. How many men do you think Alex has been with? Or should I say Jennifer Pepper? I don't know. I would guess at least a minimum of 75 or more. I'm just throwing a number out there. Not to mention, she's probably trying to get a hookup with somebody in next week's episode based on the trailer, which I've done a trailer breakdown for. So once again, guys, fun video to cover. We're getting more breadcrumbs every single episode, and I'm here for it. So I'll talk to you all soon. And if you'd like to make any kind of donation, which isn't mandatory, you can do so either on Cash App or PayPal.